going on, everyone? Project Roads here. Just about to work on something different. I haven't really shown this before in my channel. Working on my dirt bike. It's got leaking fork seals, so I'm gonna have a go at fixing them. Hopefully the shed's unlocked. Yeah, you. Right. Turn some lights on. Right. EL's in here just chilling. Still waiting on that 45 silicone hose so I can put the filter down there. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull my bike out and yeah, I'm gonna start on fixing these fork seals. Forgetting the vital thing. Torch. Righto, this is the CR. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now. Legit, haven't ridden it that much. It is a 05 electric power valve in it. Yeah, so I used to own just a cheap knockoff like 250, but I just kept, I used to race, and then I raced since I was about 5, and then raced till I was about 13 or something, and then I gave up on it because it was too expensive for obviously my parents to afford it and all that. But then I bought it just Jap bike, and I sold that about a year of owning it, and then I bought this. It was the previous owner used to ride for Monster Energy Freestyle, and that's where the bike come from. He got it as a gift. Yeah, but it's a bit dirty because I didn't clean it 100% last ride because it was pissing down rain. I didn't want to stay in the rain any longer than riding it all day. But the main thing we're doing today is fork seals. Look how wheelie that is. So, oh, they're leaking real bad. So they're both leaking. I'm gonna. I've been recommended something. I can show you this. So where I used to live at my old house, it's left patches about that big for 2 times, 3 times now. So I've got some fork oil, which I don't know where it is at the moment, but it doesn't matter because we don't need it yet. But everyone has been telling me to, on all the forums and shit, has been telling me to get a Sealmate. I've had someone else tell me, Cody, thanks. He makes them out of Coke bottles, but yeah, I just bought one because it's like $6 and fuck it, like I'm gonna give it a shot, and if it fixes it, it's gonna be awesome. So yeah. Oop, did I lose that bolt? Yeah, I think I did because it stripped out. Whoopsies. Righto, it doesn't matter. Anyway, yep. So I'm going to do this. You have to remove this main seal out here. This is just like basically like a dust protector sort of thing. You got to pop that out, and then you will first remove your fork covers. I'll remove them all out now, and then I'll get back to you. Right, so you're gonna need some rags, some Allen keys, and some obviously fork oil. Yeah, I think this is 5. I'm not sure what the grade is. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 5 weight. So that's all I need because I just do like trail riding and shit. Anyway, so I'll pull this all off. So yeah, remove your disc cover and your fork cover and all that, and whatever your bike has on it that needs to be removed. I'm gonna have to retap that because what happened was the thread, it ripped the thread out, and I tied it in there, and I thought it would be tight enough, but obviously not. So I'm gonna have to retap that and put a new bolt and everything in it. But yeah, I'll pull these covers off and I'll show you how I go. Alright, you can see how much that's leaking. What I'd do now is get a rag, clean off any no, clean off any debris on the forks. dirt. And that seal off real good. Around here, remove some of the dirt off from around here where you're working. Righto, so we'll start this side. It's nice and clean now. Alright, I'll pull the other side off and I'll get back to you. Righto, once again, oily. Now, once again, clean all the debris off. Probably once the rag starts looking like this, change to a new one because you don't want to be scratching up these at all. Clean around that seal. See that? Clean that seal off really good. Clean off all around the top like last time. Get all this shit out of there. Make it nice and clean like that. Righto, this is the second part where you gotta go get a screwdriver. You're gonna need a screwdriver for this bit. You're gonna have to try and ply this out of dust seal out. I'll go grab one and we'll see how we go. But if you do not want to hit this, because if you hit that, as soon as these come down, they're rubbish. As soon as you scratch this, they're just rubbish. So I'm going to go grab a screwdriver and I'll try and ply them out. Righto. I'm going to try and ply this out now. Let's get some good light here somehow, so we can see what's going on. I just sort of now I might move on to the bigger one, just so I've made a little bit of a gap there. Alright, so it's starting to work its way out. Just give a little bit of a twist. What's in there? There you are. Now the bigger screwdriver. That's all we want to do. Just want to remove them out. Just like that. Now we've removed the dust seal. We can give that a bit of a clean up as well, but this is your main one up here. This is the one that's leaking. I'm trying to actually have a look in there, see if I can see any debris in it. Can't see anything. Hold on. This is the one that's leaking, so I'll mount this back up and I'll show you what we're going to do here. Righto, this is not as easy as it sounds. Alright, so I got it to work. So like I said before, I can't remember which video it was, but I said you want to slip this up under there and you want to drag it around, and when you come out you want to slowly come down whilst dragging to pull that dirt out. You're going to lose a little bit of oil, but that doesn't matter because you can top it up. But you want to keep this all as dry as possible because it gets so hard to turn. It's so tight under that seal. So I'm going to show you what you got to do. And sorry if I'm blocking the camera. You got to hold it like this. Alright, now bring it up under there. Like you want to bring it up to about here. So just need to pop it under. Alright. Now I'm up and under. Now you want to grab it tightly and run it under the seal. It's very difficult. So spin it around. Oh, fuck. Don't let it come out too far. It'd really be good if someone was holding the handlebars for me, but they're not. So drag it around. Oh. Drag it around the seal. Oop. Drag it around the seal. Keep going. Do a revolution. Now drag it down like that. Righto. So that's out now. Just inspect, make sure you haven't damaged it. Now, we want to wipe all residue out from that and clean this as well. So got to wipe all the residue off. Get up under there, wipe all that off. Alright, now what we're going to do, I'm going to try and set this light up a little bit better for you. Now you want to pump your forks. So what happens now is we push the forks up and down, pump them through to reseat the seal about 4 or 5 times, and you got to continue doing that until the residue is removed off that fork. So I'm going to pump the forks now. Done that because you've got to reseat the seal. So I've just done that about 5 pumps on the seal, and now you can see there's a lot of residue. So you just want to get a clean rag again and wipe that away again. You might have to do this about maybe 5-8 times progress, but it'll work. It'll go again. Do it 5 at a time. Wipe the oil back away. Go again. Again until you see no more oil. Again. See, it's getting less and less. Continue to do that. Now there's no oil, so we'll just go again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now, as you can see, clean as anything. So I'll show you that now. No oil leaks that I can see. So I'll give it a few more pumps just to double check that it's definitely not leaking. And yeah, so I'll pump it a few more times and we'll see what happens. That's about 5. Now, let's have a look. No oil at all. Beautiful. Get that to focus in. Yep. Not a speck of oil, see? So why would I go bother rebuilding my fork seals if all it was a little bit of dirt stuck around there? Could have been tiny as anything. So what I do now, make like a tip, go up underneath, remove anything that was left behind. Cool. Now one more thing you can do quickly. So I'll pop you back in my awesome stand. Is with this seal here, I just give it a few spins up and down the shaft, try and get all the dirt out of it. You could pop this up under it as well. Let him go up underneath it. Give it a spin. Now come back down. See that? Try and get it to focus. See that dirt? That's what's up in the main seal, and that's why it's leaking. So, yeah, clean bit of towel. That's why your seals are leaking. So, basically what I've done there is just clean that dust seal. Now I'd get a rag and give them a good clean. Give the forks a clean. You don't want none of that shit going back up in there. Give all that a really good clean. Run him up and down a few times. Get any of the dirt that he leaves behind. Give him a few runs up and down. Alright, now zoom you in. Now I just want to pop that seal back in. So once again, give it a really good clean up around the outside. Now, slowly just bring him in. You could use a little bit of rubber grease or anything like that, but you shouldn't need to. You should just be able to pop him in by hand. Like that. Push him in. Make sure it seats all the way in and all the way around. Double check, triple check. Pop him all back in. That's all just a push in fit. Righto, so that side's done. Now we'll move to the next side. Righto, as you can see guys, as I was pumping, that's that outer dust seal again. Look what it was leaving behind. So there's a lot of dirt up in behind here. So what has to happen now is I'm going to pull that seal out first, as I said again, clean, add a protector around it so you don't scratch the actual cylinder itself. And then, yeah, we pop this back out. So I'm going to set my stand up and we'll go again. So I just went outside to the shed fridge. There was beer, but not the right beer for me. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, you know what? We'll take another one. Let's fucking put that back in. Oh shit, and we dropped that shit. Get back in there, motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I got the beers. Put one in the fridge just so it's cold. You can go right there. Alright. That's good. Back to the game. Righto. Let's get this shit going. Righto, so about to remove that fork seal. That was mine. Righto, seal removal. As I said, start the small. Work your way in. Right. to damage that seal. Don't rush it, just ease it out slow. Alright, the bigger one, pull that in slowly. Twist. See how it's starting to bust the seal a little bit? You don't want to do that. Bring that in here. Around the back. Oh, don't knock the bike on myself. Around the front here. Right, we're out. Remove him out now. Righto. Look at that. It's actually dripping. That's how bad it is. Alright, so run that seal back down here. Check how we're looking here. Try and zoom around a little bit. Right. Now, let's get our rag. Stay in there properly. It's about right. Let's get our rag. A clean spot. Put it up in there. Clean any debris out, and you'll soon see what's up stuck underneath here. Clean that debris out. Look at that. That bike's about 4%. It's pretty dirty up in there. So once again, up in there. You could probably hit this with like a brake cleaner or something to wash it out, but I don't want to do that on my bike. Once again, dirty. Now, let's get this sitting right before it falls on me. Is that in? Yep. Now, let's get our seal mate. Same again. Give it a good wipe down. Now, we're going up under, like this. Up and under, that far. Now, let's twist her around. And like I said before, you're going to lose a little bit of oil. It's just normal, like we're going to top it up, you know what I'm saying? So you bring her around. Keep that vertical with it, like that. Keep bringing it around. Now, twist and drag down, like that. That's it. And there we go, look at that. Right there, that's the issue. So, get a clean rag so I'm not lying. You can see that? Can you see this? Ready? That's it. That's what the leak is coming from. So now, I might go once around again just to be 100% sure, because I can't be 100% sure that got it all out. So grab your rag, wipe off the excess. And in my videos, guys, at Falcon and shit, sorry I haven't been, see, I haven't had a computer for ages. See, I think I said this in my last video, I can't remember, but all my editing software's gone. I used to use like Windows Movie Maker. I was really quick and really good at that. So now I'm on this other thing. I'll put a link in the description. I reckon it's really good. It's free. You have to make an account, but it's free. And it's pretty much just as good as like an Adobe or anything like that, or any other movie maker. I'm still trying to work it out, so the editing isn't as good. But yeah, so we'll go. So I'll try and get a bit better at that, guys. But yeah, I'll pop this back under again. So try to get it up underneath again, like that. And we'll go about up to here, and around we go. Nice firm grip. Sorry about that, guys. I keep getting not enough memory on my phone. Fuck, piece of shit. Righto, so you can see that There's now oil on there. That was my first pump. I don't know where I left out, but it cut out. Anyway, clean that off again. We've got another pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean off again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clean off again. There's a bit more dirt coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still a bit of oil coming out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got oil coming out. Let's go again. If it doesn't stop after about 8 goes, you're going to want to actually run that seal mate back through it. So go again. Still a little bit. Less and less each time, but still some there. Still a bit there, so I think either the seal's still flipped or it needs to be done again. That's getting minor and minor. That feels fucking good to me. So, it's a real good clean. We'll get another couple big pumps. I'll stand on the bike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Righto. Let's have a little look now at what we've done. Let's have a suss. Woo! Ever so slightly, or maybe even nothing. Hands dry as a bone. So let's have a look at the other side. After all that pumping, it's hard to see with that light, but no oil. Nothing. So that one there is fixed. So they're both fixed now. I'd give them both. Get a rag that isn't too dirty. Give them both a nice little clean up. Get anything from over there. Where's you had that shit? Clean up underneath here. Get any of that shit out. Righto. It's a bit dirty still under there. Get all that dirt, because that dirt may come back out and get you. So, righto, now we'll run that seal mate through here. Pop this back in my stand. Give this a good clean off. Run him up through here. Once again. Get in there, bastard. Spin him around. As you pull down, you want to scoop out with it. So, once again, there's debris on that. Give these a slide up and down on the fork. Now these are twin chambers, by the way, so with the filling of the oil we can only fill the outer chamber, but I'm doubting the inside chamber's leaking. So once again, give that a clean. Now we reseat it. So back in we go. Make sure it's all in. Alright. Now, quick clean up. Both sides. One more pump. Righto. That's it. No more leaks. Fork seals are fixed. For cheap as fuck. Because I don't know about you guys, I do all the work myself, and twin chamber forks are very, very difficult. You definitely need the experience of another person that's done them before. So when we do them, my boss, I'll definitely make a video on it. Now, filling it. So I'm going to be using Motrex 5-weight fork oil. Now, this is how I'm going to fill them. Through the air bleed. So I'm going to go find a actual socket or a spanner that's going to fit that, and we'll go from there. Righto, so mine's an 8mm, so just going to loosen that off and remove it. Now once these are removed, don't go pumping your forks or anything, because you will spray some oil out. So that's my air bleed out, and that's the little seal there. Don't lose it. Also, before you screw this back in, you're going to want to pull that seal back down. Little O-ring. So hard one-handed. Like that. Reset it back down, or you're going to catch it in the threads and fuck it all up. Alright, so that's one out. Now, we are not entirely sure how much we've lost. I'm assuming I've been told by my boss, and he's been doing motorbikes for a long time. He says just put 50 mils in it. That's all you're going to want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So, two options. This is a hair dyeing bottle, but you could use that. This is 60ml, or you could use these here, and that's 12ml. So you'd have to do like 5 of them. So I'm going to put 50 mils in. So, yep. So I'm going to fill this up and slowly install it. This is a 60ml bottle. And that's probably about where they fill it. So I'm going to remove 10ml, if I can even reach it. And put that back into push that back into the container. Right, so now it's just a bit of a waiting, a bit of a time consuming thing. It's going to have to fill slow, but we're going to fill in that 50 mils into the fork. So get a good clean, pop her in, and so just basically pull out your how much you need. So it's going to go by 10. Back out, there we are. I'm going to go up there and start filling it in. Righto, that's my whole bottle of oil in, that's 50 mils. So now reinstall the bleed nipple. Air bleed. Reinstall that. Yeah, just a nip, that's about it. Now I'll jump on my bike and I'll well, that already feels better with one. Give it a few pumps, push the air out, push the air out. Now I'll get on my second one and start installing. Now I've worked out something real easy for you guys to do. Instead of dripping it in there, force feed it. So either take this out, push it down, and as you push the fluid in, lift the bike up. It's a bit difficult. That's one way. The other way is just pushing really hard down the syringe on the bleed nipple. So I'll pull it off for you, I'll show you what's going to happen. So let's remove this. Caught on the seal. Like that. Once again, let's push this seal back before we put it back on. Let's just pull that seal down. That's it. Put the seal down. And I'll quickly fill this little bottle up, and then I'll show you what you got to do. Let's suck out our 10 mil to make it that's going to make it 50 mils. Reinstall that back into your bottle. See, adding 50 mils is just like a reference sort of thing, because like you can't really tell unless you can put something down there to tell how much is in the actual fork, and obviously you don't want the whole fork to be full. So 50 is good enough. Obviously, if it's still dropping and doesn't feel that right, you can obviously add more if you need to, but I recommend 50. So it does get quite oily doing this because you're constantly getting on your hands, but that's why I'm not holding the phone too much. But yeah, so all I do is pop that in there, upside down, pull out, smack it. Oop. Don't knock over the oil. I just fucking did. Fucking oath. Righto, don't do that. Yeah, don't knock the oil out. So you don't want to do that, because it just makes a mad stain in the garage floor, and no one loves that. So just give that a bit of a clean up, mate. If you have knocked it over like I have, it should be good. Righto, back to the actual video. Righto, so we're over at our fucking fork. Pop the syringe in, push down hard, and slowly push in. You keep pressure on that like that. Feed in. It will spit a little bit out once you pull off, because the air's got to go somewhere. So yeah, just completely repeat that and repeat that and repeat that. Righto, that's all filled up now. Time to pop the air bleed back in, like I said, put the seal back. Screw it in, make sure you're not cross-threading it. Screw that in nicely. Like I said, not too tight either, because if you strip the cap out, so just nip, that's it. Now, remove that. Oh, did I get some of my beer? No, it's alright. Now, clean your mess, clean all your oil spills. Probably give this a proper degrease, get all the oil off it and give it a wash quickly. Yeah, reinstall your plastics and that's about it. You'd want to also try and clean all the dirt shit out of here. Make it as clean as possible. Degrease your brakes if you have to, and wash that out so they work properly. So I'll put all these covers back together, and then yeah, that's it. Really good time you give all this a clean up, so you can check out for leaks in the future. Yes, one more thing. So if you're already a motorbike rider and you've done work on your own bike, you know that everything needs to be Loctite. Every little bolt needs Loctite, or you're just going to ask for it to fall out. Example, like that one. And also I need to fix the thread in the bottom of that now because it's worn out. But yeah. So yeah, Loctite everything and you won't have an issue. So not much. If you're not sure how much, I'll quickly show you. Oops. Please sit up. Righto. You only want to pretty much put just the slightest dab like that. That's it. That's all you need for a Loctite on the little bolts, unless you don't want to get them out. And use a medium strength. Don't use a full strength one. So yeah, install your plastics. Give your forks a pump. Make sure it feels good. Before, mine were that bad that it was sinking as I pushed down on them forward, really bad. Now they're nice and solid and firm, how I like them. So I think 50 mils is enough. Anyway, I'll put them back together and I'll post you on that. Good time to degrease all that shit off. Around the bottoms, do your brakes and everything. Alright, get a hose and wash all that off. Alright, now just wash off all the shit. So wash all that off and should be good to go. For a little tester, just where your fork seals were leaking, just use anything of your cleaning agents which you want to remove the oil, and just give it a good scrub and remove all the oil from it, out the concrete. And then what you want to do is then when you place the bike back here, then you can see if it's leaking still. So remove all that excess shit. Let's grab another rag. Grab another rag and give it another good dry up. And then let that dry, and you'll see obviously lots of the oil has been removed. Then what you want to do is you want to let your bike sit there overnight, check if it's leaked overnight. It should be pretty good. If it hasn't leaked, maybe take it for a ride, try and hit some jumps up, do some wheelies, get them forks used and abused a bit, and see what happens. But yeah, I'll give you a link to the the seal mate and everything like that. So yeah. Right guys, if this video's been helpful for you, please go to www.sealmate.net, order one of these to fix your fork seals, and yeah, they'll be writing videos probably next weekend. Probably have this running by next weekend. I'll have the tune, the chip, sorry, my ECU back by then, and then yeah, so we'll have the ECU done, and hopefully it'll actually be able to go for a test drive. I'll put the GoPro on and everything. Yeah, so yeah, if you like the videos, please give it a thumbs up and a like and subscribe. Help me out heaps. Yeah, like I said in more other videos, I haven't posted for about 2 years now. Just doing lots of, finished my trade, working lots, misses, everything like that. So yeah, so if you like the video, if this helped you, I'll put a link in the description for this. Also, I'll put a link on eBay. We can get one as well if you prefer go through eBay. Yeah, and be more updates on the bike, the Falcon, and the Hilux. So, yep, see yous.